Now, I'm going to look at a reference here in the quarterly. Okay. And this is a very important statement here from the quarterly. It says, the challenge of preaching the gospel in the context of the three angels' message to the entire world may seem impossible. Although the Seventh-day Adventist Church is growing rapidly, it is not keeping up with the population. There are multiple areas of the world where the name Seventh-day Adventist, much less the message, is not known. So here the church is saying we have a problem here. We have near 6 billion people. There are 25 million Adventists. How are we going to get the message? So this comment is saying it's a challenge. Yeah. Now, what is the solution? So they went on to say this. Listen to this. The reality of this harsh fact leads to serious questions. Is it possible from the gospel for the gospel to be preached to the entire world in this generation? Will there be some unusual breakthrough that will dramatically speed up the proclamation of the third angel's message? Big question. Is there something dramatic to take place? There's always one thing to keep in mind when we discuss this topic. The mission is God's, and He will accomplish it. At the same time, however, we must remember that we have been called to a crucial role in the final work as well. Now, just to continue what they are saying, and I go down here now, the same quarterly is now making a comment. And here's what it says. A work of worldwide extent and unwanted power is here foretold. So they are quoting here from the Great Controversy, 611. And the Great Controversy, 611, says, the angel who unites in proclaiming, in the proclamation of the third angel's message is light and earth with His glory. That's Revelation 18:1. Yeah. So here the quarterly is saying that we must have another angel to unite with the third. And this is the quarterly speaking, Continuing there in the Great Controversy, 611, what will happen when this other angel joins the third? They quote here the Great Controversy. Here's what it says. The work will be similar to that of the day of Pentecost. As the former rain was given in the outpouring of the Holy Spirit at the opening of the gospel to cause the upspringing of the precious seed, so the latter rain will be given at its close for the ripening of the harvest. So what is showing here that when we discuss the fourth angel's message, it is portraying a Pentecostal period. Yeah. So the SDA church one day must merge into what is called a Pentecostal period, a second Pentecost. That is the only way that this church can really address the 6 billion people that are on earth. Our present way of doing missionary work isn't going to help. And that's why the writer was there saying it's a challenge. Because the population of the world is growing so fast, we can't even cope with them. But there is going to be a breakthrough. And the breakthrough is when this fourth angel comes along and the church moves into a period called the loud cry, or a period of having a manifestation of second Pentecost. Great. So this is the key point that we have been trying to portray to the church all these years. The church is God's church. Nothing is wrong with the Adventist church. It is God's true church, but you are not keeping pace with the light. And that's all we are here, I believe, was trying to say, brethren, keep pace with the light. You are in the right church, but you need to keep pace with God's agenda.